Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the plays is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never could care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Keep It Teal podcast. I am your host, J to the I to the M-B-O. I am waiting on my co-host, Agent J. You already know him, the cannabis analyst. He's having a little bit of internet troubles, but, you know, can't keep the people wait. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Yo, because that was J to the M-B-O, and I am the cannabis analyst, Agent J. And
you are now in the
Still freezing on your side, bro. We're obviously having some technical difficulties right now. But yo, while we get that fixed, let's get to the subject matter at hand. The bye week's over, baby. And you know what that means. It means it's time to get back on the gridiron. Baby, we got a home game this Sunday, 1 o'clock at the bank against the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers are coming off a 3-game losing streak. Also coming off of a bye, too. We both went on the bye, same guy at the same time. Jags have been on a 5-game winning streak. You know, can we keep it going? I think that's the question. That's what we're all kind of anxious to see our team get back on the field. Our team's coming back after the bye, and we're coming back pretty healthy. As of right now, I'm saying pretty much everybody's coming back to play except for Zay Jones. But I saw some interviews this afternoon that says maybe Zay might play. So obviously I think Doug and the team is going to do whatever's best for Zay Jones. And Zay's probably going to listen to his body, so he's going to do the best thing for himself too. But yeah, we pretty much we're pretty much going into this game full strength. Now, on the flip side, the 49ers also coming off the bye. They have players coming back. So Trent Williams is supposed to come back, their left tackle. And Christian McCaffrey got healthier because he was kind of playing a little injured, but he was playing through it. And then they're saying Duval Stand Up is supposed to come back this game. You know, if any team has a weapon that could possibly expose this defense Achilles heel, it'd be Deebo Samuels. The way that they work him out of this screen game, you know, he's just an extension of their basically extension of the running game, and he has the threat of going down field. Now I feel like, we have that too with Travis Etienne, though Travis is a pure running back. But, Debo does he does come with that threat that, he can get the ball out the backfield, 2 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards deep in the backfield, and then take it 20, 30, 40 to the house. So, this team just in general over the years have always kind of had trouble guarding the screen. Even in, like, think about to week 1 when we played the Colts and they got Michael Pittman on that screen that he ran for, like, I don't know, I think it was like 30 yards or something like that for a touchdown. But I know this team watches tape, so I'm sure that they have some kind of game plan, or they're going to prepare for it in some kind of way. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like, there's been a lot of talk. Now, obviously, if you've been watching the show, you're familiar with us saying that, like, the national media doesn't respect us, right? And now there's a lot of people saying that, we're just we're a little fish in the sea. Big Jags fans, obviously the realists and the tealists, right? But some other people that have a little bit more national shine than we do, they're coming out and saying it, man. They're really disrespecting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, nobody's respecting the fact that we're on a 5. That yes, we're coming off the bye, but we're on the 5-game winning streak. Nobody's respecting the fact. Well, I'm not saying nobody. With me saying nobody, obviously I'm generalize it, but the majority of national media, like, is just, they're either disregarding us or they're just straight out lying and disrespecting us, right? And like, one dude was just basically saying how like we're just like the fans. Jacksonville doesn't have good fans, and that's why Jacksonville was looking or is looking to make plans to move to London. I'm not even going to mention the dude's name, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to give him any clicks. But yeah, it's dumb shit like that. It's obviously, you're only talking about Jacksonville because, like, somebody's making you, right? And you haven't looked at anything Jacksonville. You just think of Jacksonville. Right, Robert? Fuck the networks. You just think of Jacksonville of how Jacksonville was, and that's not the case. We're not that team. This is a Super Bowl contending team, right? Every team that we beat at the time had a winning record, right? It's not like we were just beating up on scrubs. And then the 2 games that we lost, man, we lost to the Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champion, right? And then we lost to the Texans, who, if in hindsight, I see. Oh, you can't come in. Okay, I got you. Jay,
what's going on, people? What's going on? Hey, I don't know what's going on my internet right now, so yeah.
I knew you find a way. I knew you found.
Man, pull audible, man. It's all right for right now. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get back up into the studio. But what's going on, man? What we talking? What I missed?
Nothing, man. I was just saying how good it is to be back off the bye week, and that we're coming into this week healthy. Maybe minus Zay, but on the flip side, the 49ers are also coming into this week healthy. They get Trent Williams back. Robert, I still see that there's speculation of whether or not Debo's coming back, but Robert says that he's back. He's saying it for sure. I haven't touched on the addition of Chase Young yet, but yeah, I was just telling him, that we're both coming off of the bye, we're both coming back more healthy, and now I was kind of on the thing where, like, how we talk about on the show that the national media, the majority of national media just like overlooks us, but there's smaller national media people that are coming out and they're pointing the finger at big national, like, look, bro, why are y'all disrespecting these boys? They're 6-2. They're 6-2. They came off a 5-game winning streak. They've only lost to the Chiefs and the Texans doesn't look like that bad of a loss now. CJ Stroud just threw for 450 yards and 5 touchdowns. in a game winner. Now, yes, it was against Tampa, but it's still, I mean, the young man put on a show. So, the Texans aren't a bad team, and we have to play them again.
I'm about to say we got to play both of them. We got to play them and Tampa.
Yeah, and we still got to play Tennessee twice in the division. But yeah. And I also mentioned that if the 49ers could hurt us in any way with Deebo Samuel's coming back, he's like the bubble screen king, right?
Yeah.
And Jacksonville just historically has been usually bad against the bubble screen. And I mentioned the one that Michael Pittman ran for like 30 yards for a touchdown against us in the first game against the Colts. So
yeah.
So, but I believe, obviously, I believe in this defense. This defense is coming back healthy. Everybody's coming back for the defense, right? So that's really a good thing. And Robert just says, Purdy looks human under pressure. Yeah, and we're gonna supply the pressure. I just think this is gonna be, since we're finally gonna have all of the pieces in place, pretty much. I'm ready to stay. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it. I'm locking it in. I wish we had like a lock sound on here. I'm locking it in, bro. Yeah, bro. We're gonna blow them out. We're gonna blow them out. And can you get that clip?
It's loaded into the bay. It's in there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we got a clip. Yeah, we got a clip that we're gonna show later. Is it in the designs?
Yeah, it may only be in mine right now because
I see it. I see it in here. I see it in here.
Oh,
yeah. So we actually got a piece of one of Rayshon Jenkins' interviews, and he kind of echoes what we've been saying this whole time. But
that's what I'm talking
but yeah, man.
Hey, turn their ass in motherfucking. What was the shit called? What's this called? Zataran. I think that was Zataran.
Yeah, man. But it
was Rasaroni. Turn ass into Rasaroni.
Yeah. I really think that we're really gonna do them boys like damn pause. I think we're really gonna blow these motherfuckers out, bro. You feel me? Like this is the 50 burger game. This is the 50 burger game. I'm calling it right now. It's the 50 burger game. I feel like I have all the right information. I don't think anything drastic is going to change between today and Sunday at 1 p.m. So yeah, I think we're gonna blow them out, man. This might be, to be honest with you, this might be a game where like Travis has 2 tutties and Trevor throws for like 4. Defense gets us multiple extra possessions, get a couple takeaways, a bunch of 3 and outs, a bunch of punts for the 49ers, man. I might be getting a little beside myself, but I've but listen, I've listened to them boys talk. I listened to Cam Robinson, like they're asking Cam Robinson about the addition of Chase Young, and Cam's just like he's a rusher. We're gonna block him. We blocked the best already. It ain't no different. He's like it's no matter who whose name it is or how big or flashy their stat sheet is they're just an in rusher, man. And we're gonna block them. We're gonna do our job, right? Oh yeah. Hey Eric, bruh, my brother, 50 burger, straight up, bro. Like this is gonna be a complete domination. And the team, if you don't watch the 1010XL interviews on YouTube, go watch them. Like listen to what the players are saying. Like feel the vibe from the players. There's a confidence coming from the players that's like, look, this is just another day. This is just another game. This is just another day in the office, right? We're gonna go in here and we're gonna fucking handle business. and we're gonna collect his check, and we're gonna get up out of here and on to the next, right? We're going 1-0. So yeah, man, I feel the team's confidence, and I'm echoing it to you guys right now.
Let's go, Fire Guys in the building. Yes, sir. Big Duval. Hey, man. If y'all in the chat right now, man, y'all can. Let's get some shares out. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, letting people know. You know what I'm saying? We live right now. We just getting started. But yeah, bro, it's been dog. I think right now everybody's just like super anxious. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's the first game back out of the bye. It's and it's at the bank. Like perfect football weather. It's gonna be sunny, a little warm, not hot. It's bro, looking forward to it, bro. It's been a long time coming. It feels like it's been forever, bro.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a while since we've been in the bank. Last game we played in the bank was what?
The Colts game.
The Colts game.
So 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, so because after that we went to London, right?
No, we went to the Saints on the short week, and then we went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I'm about to say I'm tripping. Yeah, because the Colts game was because we did all the London stuff. Then we came home, played the Colts game. Yep, and then short week, and then Pittsburgh. So and then the bye. So yeah, it's been damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 3
Got 5 wins in 5 different stadiums.
Go get them.
Hey man.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, this team and the thing is this team hasn't even played its best football yet.
Yeah, that's the road runners right there, man. That's the road runners. Those are the road runners. Yeah, and they haven't played a perfect game.
Right. Right, man. They haven't played their best football yet. So that's got to be scary. You got to think about that. The fact that we're 6-2, again, we lost to the Chiefs. They're the Chiefs, bro. Right? They're just the Chiefs. And then we lost to the Texans, who at the time we thought it was a bad loss, but looking at Texas now, it doesn't seem – Texans look like, hey, they're a pretty good team, right? So even though we haven't been playing our best football, like obviously we didn't play our best football in those 2 games, but even in the rest of them, like the closest I would say we had to a complete game was the quote unquote bounce back first game in London against the Falcons. But it's hard for me to say that because our offense only scored 16 points.
Yeah, I was going to say I think it's a bounce back just because we won, and then we actually we were coming off of 2. We're coming off of 2 straight losses, so I mean you had to win.
Yeah, right.
You had to win, get that off your back. The Bills game, the Bills game. It was as complete as you could that we were fucking up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then I mean the Saints game was to me was really good too. It's just Trevor wasn't even 100%.
Right, but we stalled out in both of those games. You know, I think
we stalled out in the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying in those 2 games that you just say that again because you were breaking up. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying we stalled out in every game. That was it.
Yeah. So, but in those two games, particular, the Bills and then the Saints game, right? Like we stalled out so bad that like they almost came back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we always had the lead. So don't get me wrong. It's not like we lost the lead or nothing like that. But yeah, we stalled out to the point where like it gave them hope and they were able to kind of like feed off that. Right. Jay, if you don't mind, man, I want to go ahead and play that clip. Go ahead and play that clip, man. Y'all, you just don't have to listen to us, man. This is from the players. This is from the players' mouth, man. Here's Rayshawn Jenkins in one of those 10-10 interviews that was actually taken today. This is what
every other category get it up to par.
Last year, this was the time of year where the team kind of cranked it up and y'all went on your little run. Is there another level that this team can still take it to this year?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We played through, some injuries first half of the season. We played through, some busted coverages and, things like that. So just take away that, and then a lot of our victories should have been, blowouts. I'm just gonna be like, just really honest with you. But we at some point in the game we kind of, I don't know where we go, but we kind of give our opponent some life, and they're able to, make it an interesting game. And I feel like as a defense, as a team, if we just, are able to play good ball for the entire game, we'll be just fine.
There you go, man. It just ain't us saying it. Rayshawn came out and said, like, bro, these games should have been blowouts, really. And he kind of low key threw a challenge to the offense, because at first he was like the defense, and then he changed it. He was like, if the team, meaning other phases of the ball, did what they were supposed to do and they executed, like, we never have anything to worry about. Now, granted, I'm sure every team and every player feels like that. Hey, man, if we just go out here and we do what we're supposed to do, like, can't no team beat us. But the reality is this is a winning team, and if this winning team did that, nobody can beat us. And that's why I've been standing on this shit. Like, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of the Niners. I'm not scared of the Bengals. I'm not scared of the Ravens. I'm not scared of the Browns. The only one I'm not scared of them, but the only ones that I'll say like, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit more reserved with is the Tennessee Titans, and that's just because of our history with them. We have the Tennessee Titans next week. Will Levis gets to start at quarterback. To be honest with you, all these rookie quarterbacks, except for Bryce Young. But, man, Bryce Young is just – the Carolina Panthers are so bad, bro. They're so bad. Like, they remind me of – they kind of remind me of just – of Jacksonville when we drafted Trevor. It's just – it looks like – and that's kind of harsh because they got Frank Reich over there, a head coach that knows what he's doing. But it just looks like that team is – they're just not good. I don't want to put it all on Bryce Young, but also I haven't seen everything that Bryce Young has done, right? So, but outside of him, obviously CJ Stroud is doing his thing. I think he only has like one interception on the whole year. Anthony Richardson looked a lot better than I thought he would, right? And unfortunately, he had that season-ending shoulder surgery. So, his season got cut short. But in the small sample size that we got to see from AR, I think AR looked pretty good. And in the small sample size, even though the Tennessee Titans just lost last week, which good for them, I'm glad they did. But even Will Levis was dropping fucking dimes, like straight raindrops in the bucket, bro. So again, it's a small sample size, bro. People don't have tape.
That shit getting picked off against us, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the rocket shots he was throwing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I was just saying that so far, besides Bryce Young, and I'm not saying Bryce Young is bad. I think the Carolina Panthers in totality are bad, but outside of Bryce Young, all the other like rookie quarterbacks that are coming in, they're looking pretty decent. Now that also comes with, if you have a semblance of talent, which, granted, all players should have some semblance of talent because you made it to the NFL, right? But if you have, like at least above average quarterbacking talent, when you come in and a team isn't prepared for you, you know what I'm saying? A team like have never seen you do anything outside like your college, so they don't know what you're gonna do with this group of guys, right? Yeah. It's a lot easier for you to flex your above average talent, right? It's when it's when people start getting film on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Eric said he's not sold on CJ, but people got film on CJ. You know, now I do. He's getting the ball out of. They're scheming to get the ball out of his hands quickly. His offensive line is blocking really, really well.
And there's a lot of footage. There's a lot more footage that they really need on them to be able to, because we'll see. I mean, because we're gonna trust me. I mean, like I said, there's footage on them. So but next year is the time. That's just like it with any other quarterback, bro. That second year was when teams know what you like to do, because whatever works and whatever you like to do, your team tends to cater it, especially that rookie year. So they see what you like to do, but hopefully in the offseason you learn about some other stuff that you like to do too, so that when it's when they're expecting one thing, you give them something else. Which that's the good thing about Trevor, is that I think he likes every play because he can throw every ball and feels like he can make every throw.
Right.
That you might not really be able to scheme against him, because he knows where everything is, bro, and he trusts his arm, so he gonna let that motherfucker rip.
Right.
But these young cats, I mean, like I said, we'll play them in a few weeks, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what it is. To me, that'll be the test to be like, hey, is he really that? Because I mean, he already put it up on us, but like I said, there's a lot of, to me, there's no excuses, but there are factors into why you lose that badly.
Right.
To a rookie.
Right. But I mean, we lost on all phases of the football too. You know, they had a special team score.
Yep.
You know, I want to say they picked us off. So they had great field position. And he hit us. He really hit us, I think, for 2 long balls downfield. Tank Bell. Tank Bell. Or Dell, excuse me, Tank Dell. So, anyway, from the small sample sizes I've seen from these guys, they look good. The competitor in me says good, like that way people can stop saying that, oh, the AFC South is a weak division, right? But the I don't care win at any cost me is like, fuck that. I don't want these motherfuckers to be good. You know what I'm saying? I want to steamroll these motherfuckers every time I line up against a team. So, but whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as the Jaguars are winning, it really doesn't matter to me. And I think that's the motto of this team. It's like, it doesn't matter how we're getting it as long as we keep winning, right? Keep stacking them. Like none of that other shit matters. It doesn't. To Trevor, if you were to ask Trevor, hey, you only have 9 touchdowns. You had about this last year before you went on the bye, and then you kind of took off a little bit. Does that concern you that you only have these 9 touchdowns? Trevor's going to say no because we're winning.
I feel like even if he's asked that question or anybody's asked that question, the logical thing is to say, who cares, because we're 6-2.
Right. But there's people that care. But there are people that care about their stat like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if it's the stats. It's a feeling of how come we haven't played a complete game, and what's like. That's the concern, and the issue is like, because you can't pinpoint and say. I mean, you could say it's the offense, because shit. We just heard what Rayshawn said. There should be some blowouts.
Right.
We should already have some blowouts. So the only way you get blowouts is if the score goes up.
Right.
So the only thing that's it, like I said, that it is concerning, because you can win, but sometimes it's how you win. Sometimes it's how you win. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is how you win, bro. If this was, thank God it's not college football.
Yeah.
and the playoffs are actually like, you know, and they have weighted your playoff, you know, getting into the playoffs and doing all this stuff is all weighted, and because we're not, you know what I'm saying, we're not lighting it up. We're winning football games. The name of the game is winning football games. The name of the game is not to light it up.
Right.
But if that's what the team is, and we're slow it down, we punch you in the mouth, we let you get yards but no points, and we punch you in the mouth, and we're supposed to only score 21, 24 points, then that's fine. But with all the mistakes that I've seen, it looks like this offense is supposed to be scoring 35 points a game. Like there's easily 10 to 15 points left off the board every single game. It's pretty much kind of to our own doing too. I'm not even counting like actual plays that I mean, I'll count some of the plays that the defense makes, but some of those plays shouldn't happen on third and whatever when we're in field goal range. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, to me, that's like a turnover, bro. We punted in that situation. We punted in those situations and we didn't get anything. So
right.
I think we did some of the numbers off the air. Is that we've left, and I was saying about 10 to 15, maybe not 10 to 15 a game, but the team probably left about 60 to 70 points, given all the extra possessions we've gotten.
Yeah.
we've left so much just not, you know what I'm saying? We just left so much meat on the bone, dog. Like, and I think that is what's concerning to some people, is that because you can't win a Super Bowl like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way we
Yeah.
play, right? The way we've been playing at 6-2 is not conducive to winning a Super Bowl.
Right.
It isn't. Like, especially it's not because
not if we keep playing like that. Not if we keep playing like that.
I can only but that's the only thing I said was if we're basing from what I've seen through the first 8 games, that's the only thing I can base it on.
Right, but you do believe in peaking though, right? Like peaking's a real thing in the NFL, right?
But it's like, I believe in peaking, and I believe that you want to peak at the right times, but
right. So we're winning and we haven't peaked yet.
But Rayshawn Jenkins said that we should have blowouts.
Right. No, I agree with you.
So I have the same faith that Rayshawn has that we're going to be fine. But like I said, to address people saying that they're concerned, and they're not necessarily, I don't think they're necessarily saying they're concerned about Trevor. They're concerned about the offense in general, because if we're not having so many mistakes on offense, Trevor's throwing already through 8 games. He would probably be thrown for 17, 18 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Travis Etienne probably has more touchdowns and more rushing yards. Everybody has more rushing yards. If we're just not lulling out, you know what I'm saying? Those are just the turnovers. Haven't even talked about the lulling out at every game where we go 3, 4, 5 possessions in a row where we punt the ball. Like, those things have happened. So I don't want that kind of stuff to continue. You know what I'm saying too? So like I said, that's just, to me, I just feel like you got to address or see how people could be concerned with being 6-2, because if we're looking at the aspirations, we want to win a championship. But if you can honestly tell me from just basing it all on the 8 games we've played, that kind of football will win a championship, I'll have to disagree, because that we haven't played clean football, and that won't translate. You know what I'm saying? That just shows that we're good, but maybe we're just not disciplined. Maybe we need some more discipline. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Right.
But we know that this team still needs to get tougher. The O-line needs to be better.
Well, the reason why I brought up peaking, right, is because the 49ers started out. We're on a 5-game winning streak, right?
Yeah.
The 49ers started the season out on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Since then, they've been on a 3-game losing streak. hence their record 5-3, right? They've stacked up those 3 losses back to back to back. It's very, very possible that the 49ers have peaked already, and now, you know, their flaws are starting to show, which is flaws that we already knew that they had.
Yeah.
Right. But now they're really starting to show.
But I mean, but look, they got hurt. Their players got hurt and they lost. Our players got hurt and we won. And they're getting players back and we're getting players back. So,
right.
And you know what it is. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say they peaked. I'm not gonna say they peaked. I'm gonna say that they had some injuries and that shit. But they're supposed to be right. So we don't really know what the 49ers are.
Yeah.
We don't know if that was a peak but
you just said it. They had injuries. They suffered injuries. They started losing. Yeah. We suffered injuries. We kept winning.
Yeah.
Right. So
find ways to win. And I mean, and like I said, I attribute that to we have a Super Bowl winning coach. So I understand that he understands right now the wins. We just got to stack the wins. But you don't think Doug Peterson is frustrated with what the offense is doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Doug Peterson is pissed off. I feel like he goes into those meetings like, yeah, but I feel like he goes into them meetings kind of pissed off because it's lack of execution. Sometimes it could be a lack of effort. I don't know.
It's just hard to be pissed off when you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you yell at somebody for winning though? You know what I'm saying? Like yes, you tell them, listen, we're better than this, right? But at the same time, even when we're not playing our best, we're still better than these other teams. Think about that. Even when we're not playing our best, we're still better than these other teams. So, and we both know that this team has more to show and more to give.
But yeah, thank God, football is a team sport because the defense, like I will say, that I've been saying it all year, the defense has been carrying this entire team. And that's not what you want to see. I mean, you want to see that, but, bruh, this is what, I mean, we say superstar, you know what I'm saying? Or he should be a superstar, and we want him to be into that class. I mean, the only way that happens, like I said, you winning. It happens with the winning. It happens with the winning, bro. So I guess, like I said, that's important. But they start looking at them playoff wins and all that shit got a bubble, bro. It all got a bubble, bro. And like I said, everybody has to help him out. It's not about him, bro, because he's gonna be fine. Everybody just has to play. I want to see people play just perfect.
Well, he's got to play better too. Like the offense and the problem. If we're gonna point a finger at anything, the problem is the offense in its totality, right? And that means that's from coaching staff to players. The offense in its totality. You know, we just this offense we've seen them do dumb shit after dumb shit after dumb shit. Now some things are just football. Some things are just football. You know, the fumble from Evan Ingram against Pittsburgh, that was football. Brandon Sheriff doesn't execute. He doesn't make his block. And guy gets a free hat on the ball and pops it out. But like things that we can control is like Trevor doing that dumbass pick in the end zone. Those are the things we can control. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to cut that kind of stuff. We have to cut that kind of stuff out. Going to the coaching staff. Like, look, I love Jamal Agnew. But Jamal he's just gadgety on this offense. And you're trying to utilize him outside of the gadget stuff. And a lot of the gadget stuff has gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had at least 2 fumbles this year fucking around with that gadget shit, right? And I think teams now, unless you're just using them as like a distraction, I think teams are they see him on the field and like, oh yeah, they're finna do some crazy shit with him, right? So, but if you're gonna do that with him, okay, cool. But I just feel like don't have him go out and run these routes, the routes. Like, don't give him Zay Jones's route tree. Don't give him that, man, because his route movements aren't as crisp. Where it should be a hard cut, he has more of a round. Like he rounds out his the where he's supposed to break off his route at. You know, so and again, this isn't a slight on Jamal. Just look, Jamal, that's something that you don't do well right now. You don't. You could work on it. You could get better because obviously, I mean, bro, you were a DB and now you're a receiver. You know, so you converted positions. So it's not like I'm not saying that you can't get better at it, but what I'm saying is at this moment, that's not his strong suit.
Yeah,
that's not Jamal Agnew's strong suit, and so that's bad. To me, that's bad play calling mixed with execution with those. And then just like in certain down situations, some of the plays that were called, you know, like we talked about in that Saints game, we had the 4th and inches, and you line up Trevor in the shotgun with Travis Etienne next to him to hand the ball off. And there was many other options you could have done if you still wanted to run the ball. You know, you didn't have to do it like that, but that's the play you called. And, you know, it blew up in our face.
Yeah. I mean,
it blew up in our face. And it's just and then we've had some cute plays too, like the Christian Kirk. Remember the Christian Kirk like double pass play? Like he ends up like they throw it and then he catches it and then he's supposed to like throw it back across the field and then we lost a yard because it floated too long or some shit. It was just like cute shit. Cute shit when we don't need it, right?
That's the league, bro. Now I guess, bro, they like those. They like all that stuff, bro. The cutesy, whatever, bro. It's not. It's right now, but they want to be creative and get misdirections and do all the things, bro.
Yeah, but know your personnel. You know, like on this offense, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Trevor has some shit to clean up, but on this offense, Trevor, Travis, and Evan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Christian, but Christian's done a couple of dumbass shits too. Like Christian broke off his route too early. It was a miscommunication, okay, but you broke off your route too early. I can't remember what game it was, but you caused the interception. That might have been the Saints. That might have been against the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
You caused the interception. And then, you know, was it the same game?
Yeah. Well,
was it the same game where he gets I know he fumbled in that game, right? He caught the ball, he rolled on the ground, he got up, dude hit him, and he fumbled. I know that was the Saints game. Maybe the interception wasn't in that game. I don't know. But my point is that, you know, he's been part of the drops. You know, he's had the drops just like Calvin. But really, Evan Ingram's been you know, your steady hands guy, and Travis Etienne, I think he surpassed a lot of people's expectations this year. Like we said, like the offensive line in totality hasn't been that great, especially in run blocking. And he's just been able to just make something out of nothing. You know, he takes plays that are supposed to go inside and he bounces them outside, or he finds some, I don't even know how he finds some of these creases, and he gets super, super tiny, and then he just busts through and he stands up and he's off running, you know. Like he's been the biggest bright spot of this season. And if you want to contribute anything to Trevor not having as many or as Trevor having as many touchdowns at this point in the season as he did last year, look at it like this. Travis Etienne has more touchdowns this year than he did last year already.
Yeah.
And we're only halfway through the season, right? That's rushing and passing combined.
Yeah, but like I said, it's just, I mean, bro, I mean, I don't know about some people, bro, but I done been in that sun. I done been going to that motherfucking stadium for about 9 years in a row.
Right. Because I think he's got 9. I think he's got 9 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. Oh, you're frozen. You're frozen. It's like Elsa. There you are.
For the majority of the time, it's been horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what has been horrible? You were frozen. Okay. So what has been?
Going to that stadium and watching them lose.
Right. Yeah.
Really bad. Like, really bad, bro. That shit was bad, bro. So, bro, some people want to see that shit, bro. Like I said, the wins, bro. The wins are whatever. That's, like I said, that's the most important, dog. We want the wins. We want to get the wins, but at the same time, bro, it's okay to be greedy. I feel like it's okay to be greedy, bro.
It is, but you also have to be grateful. There's 2 G's involved: greedy and grateful. It's okay to be greedy, but you should always be grateful.
Yeah,
you know.
But I want people to let out some of their greed too a little bit. Let it fly, like, because that's the thing now. It's just like everybody's just being like just purely grateful, which is you have to be grateful because of what they're doing right now. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, the fucking devil's advocate in me, bro. Maybe it's the Libra in me, bro. I'm just gotta see both sides, bro. It's just like it's a little selfishness involved too, bro. Because we've been, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get our get back on. There's a lot of people that we gotta get our get back on.
Right. And
we gotta get to the game. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see. I've seen what mistake-filled football and a really good defense get you, and it gets you to the AFC Championship game. It don't get you to the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's it.
Right, but again, you're saying it as if like that's who this team is, and again, we know that that's not who they are. So I'm not going to dwell on like let me see how they play on Sunday against the 49ers.
Yeah, but
like are you going to say that? Are you going to say that if and when we drop the 50 burger on the 49ers, are you going to come back and be like are you going to bring back up how the offense played prior to dropping a 50 burger on the 49ers? Or are we going to say, hey, this is the offense that we knew that we had the whole time?
I mean, I'm going to stand strong on what I'm saying because I've been saying that we have an offense that should be giving us 35 to 40. We should have had blowouts. We should have had 40 to 50 point games already. But I'm still going to say that I'm still gonna say that I want that shit to happen. Like that. I mean, what else am I supposed to say?
Right, but you're saying you're saying that you've seen teams, and you can't go to the Super Bowl. And I'm telling you, but you and I both know that this isn't that team. You and I both know that, right? So I'm not gonna say we know that they haven't played their best football, but they're still winning. So we know that their best football is still yet to come, and it's coming soon.
I don't have
to a theater near you.
Yeah, I don't have the offensive numbers in front of me, but I don't know how much different. I can't tell you how much different it is from our numbers right now. I really can't. But
what are you saying? The 17 offense compared to this offense?
Yeah, I can't tell you.
But I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to tell me. We're strictly going off of what we're seeing.
I know it's a different team.
Right, but still, we're going off of what we're seeing. You saw an offense that for the majority of the year, right? That Blake Bortles, that Blake Bortles and that offense had trouble scoring. Right now, did they score? Hell yeah, there was a bunch of games that they scored points in. But when you went into those games, it was like, okay, the way we're going to win this is the defense is gonna make it to where we win this, right? Are you saying in these games, the only way we're going to win this is the defense is going to help us win this game? Are you going into these games and that's how you're thinking it too? Because I have more faith in this offense and Trevor Lawrence than I did in Blake Bortles' offense. Like that was me hoping that they come out and they play a decent game and they can get into the end zone, right? And with this offense, I know they can do it. Right? Like there's not a doubt in my mind that they can't go out there and just run it up on somebody. But they have to execute. Yeah. They have to execute. Yeah. And on the other side, they haven't had all of their pieces.
Yeah, I know. But
in the time that they did have all their pieces, check this out. The times that they did have all their pieces, they put up 30 plus points with the offense. And we still said it wasn't good enough. We put up 31 on the Colts. We put up 31 the first time on the Colts, and that wasn't good enough. And that was all offensive scores. Then we put up 37. We put up 7 more points because the first game we beat them by 10. The second game we beat them by 17. So we added 7 more points, all offensive scores, and we still said it wasn't good enough. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, when I say it like that, that shit sounds fucking crazy. That sounds crazy. And you just said, hey, I'm supposed to see them put up these 30-point games. It's just the fact that we've only done it twice. And I understand your frustration, but at the same time, you see that this offense can put up 30-something points and do it quite convincingly.
I feel you, bro, but like I said, 2017, them boys gave you 26 and they gave you like 26.5 points a game.
So what?
I'm just saying this. We cannot be like if I'm frozen or not, but we can't continue to play like that, bro. We just can't, bro. I understand with all that. I understand.
Right. Everybody agrees with you. Everybody agree. Chat. We cannot continue to play like this. We agree with you. But what I'm saying is that this team isn't going to continue to play like this, and you know they're not. So to put them all the way to the AFC Championship like they're playing like this still, like let them play against the 49ers first. If they play against the 49ers and we only put up 24 points and the 49ers make it a close game, but it's obvious that like we're getting down the field and we're shooting ourselves in the foot, we can continue to have this conversation. But if we go out there and we do what we're supposed to do, like that shit should kill it. It should kill it. The 31 points we put on the Colts should have killed it. The 37 points that we put on the Colts should have killed it. We only have, and here's another thing. We've only had one team match the same season high points that we put up, and that was the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans put up 37 points against us, the same amount of high score that we put up against the Indianapolis Colts. So it's not like we're letting teams right now are averaging like 18.8 points a game against us. So really, in essence, like we don't even have to put the 50 burger on them to win. If we score 20 points or better, the odds are in our favor that we're going to win. With the law of averages, how that happen.
Robert, you don't want to get into this because you want to talk about the defense. If you want to talk about the defense and how similar right now these numbers look for our team and that team, this is because at the end of the day, we had an offense of 6,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, more turnovers. We had 23 total. I don't know. We had
in 17,
13 interceptions. Yeah, 21 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Mm-hmm. So he's not gonna throw as many interceptions. But
right, we have 19 touchdowns right now. We have 19 touchdowns right now. Go ahead. As a total offense, we have 19 touchdowns.
Okay, well, so for the year they ended out with 21 plus 18. That's 31. What 39?
39.
They ended up with 39. So we have 19 right now. So we're still on pace.
But you're counting. You got to be counting the defensive touchdowns too, right?
Than the 20.
Are you counting defensive touchdowns, or are you only counting offensive touchdowns?
I'm counting all. These are just offensive touchdowns and rush. These are passing and rushing touchdowns.
So you're saying we had 18 rushing touchdowns that year?
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So 38. So we're halfway. So look, we're halfway through the season. We have that half that many touchdowns.
A little bit less than half. Oh, you said half and half. We have 9. So half.
Yeah, we have 9 and 10. We have 9 and 10. So that's 19. 19 and 19 is 38.
Yeah.
And we haven't played our best football yet. That was them playing some of their best football. We have not played our best football yet. Yeah, you're frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Bruh, somebody clip this. I'm going to figure out how to clip this because this face that you are making, frozen, is hilarious. Looking like a claymation character from the PJs. That shit was funny. Yo, looking like super. Ooh, super.
I'm telling super. But yeah, bro.
Oh my god. But yeah, bro. Like I just think we're due to have to just take off. We're due for all this shit to click. And the fact that, again, this is gonna be the first time since really week 1 that we've had all of our pieces out there. Really, as a matter of fact, okay, from week 1 through week 4, we didn't have all our pieces because Cam was suspended, right? Mm-hmm. Then Cam comes back, and what game was that? Yeah, it had to be in the Bills game that Walker got hurt. And Walker gets hurt, right? So, like, we haven't played with all of our pieces yet. Guess what? On this offensive line, it's going to be Cam. It's going to be Walker Little. It's going to be Luke Fortner. It's going to be Brandon Sheriff. It's going to be Anton Harris. We're going to have technically our best 5 offensive linemen out there for the first time all season, right? So at least the odds are that our offensive line is going to be better, both in pass protection and in the run game, right? Which is going to allow Trevor to hold the ball a second longer. Listen, Trevor has the second fastest release in the NFL at like 2.4 seconds, right? I wish I knew who had the first, but I know for a fact Trevor has the second fastest release at 2.4 seconds. But think about it, Trevor can hold the ball for 3, maybe 4 seconds, and Calvin really running a double move. Like, come on, man. Like, we haven't been able to take advantage of that kind of stuff. Like, we're having to do a lot of like quick slants, some hook routes, a lot of like zone read stuff. And then we're also benefiting off of the talent that our running back Travis Etienne is been able to showcase this season, right? We're going up against the top running back in the league in Christian McCaffrey in touchdowns, right? They were literally running back 1 and 2 before the bye week.
Yeah,
you know, like I said, Travis has 10 total touchdowns, and I think Christian has 13. I think he has 13 total touchdowns, or he might just have 13 rushing touchdowns. But the fact is that like is that we have somebody in the backfield that's just as good as that person. Like I think that we match up so well. Let me put it to you like this: we match up so well with this team that with us coming back completely healthy, that gives me extra confidence that this team can't beat us. Because we just match up so well. Okay, you want to say you have the better tight end with George Kittle? I disagree. Evan Ingram is a fire ass tight end. Don't have a better running back. You know, if you want to argue, if you want to make an argument, we both have running backs 1 and 2. Right? We have the top end running backs in the league right now. Right? My quarterback is better than your quarterback. Now and listen, motherfuckers will say, "Oh, well, you know, they have a higher rated defense than we do." Some of those defensive stats are kind of bullshit, especially what hurts our position in total defense is the passing yards that this defense gives up. But the only reason our defense is giving up so many passing yards is because we let motherfuckers throw shit in front of us. Right? Listen to what I said. We let them do that, right? And teams are having to throw the ball 40, 50, 60 times against us because we're staying in like a two score lead most of the time, right? So it's like our defense technically is better than theirs, right? Okay, they got Fred Warner, I got Foye, two smart, fast middle linebackers, right? Okay, yeah, they got Nick Bosa, but guess what? Nick Bosa only got 2.5 sacks this year. I got Josh Allen. He's got 9.
I'm telling you, the thing is, bro, we just got to be. This is the only thing I'm afraid of, bro.
Dunham is back in at fullback, and he is alone at 6'2", 260.
That's how he runs the ball.
He does after a 15-yard gain.
That's how a white man runs a football.
Bro, Chris McCaffrey be doing it to people, bro.
Yeah,
he really.
Yeah, do. But have you watched any of the last games? Like any of their recent games?
A little bit.
So I mean, yeah, he does that, but in those losses, he hasn't. You know, they've been these last 3 games. I think they've held them to, I don't know, maybe 4 yards a carry, but he's only been averaging like 60 yards in these last 4 games. Now, yeah, he still got touchdowns, but he's not doing any. You know what I'm saying? They can't just rely on Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. They couldn't. They had to. The ball had to be put in Brock Purdy's hands, right? And I feel like that's what this defense. Listen, we have one of the top run stopping defenses.
Yeah, he scored 5 touchdowns in them 3 losses. So I mean, that's tough.
Yeah, tough. But you know what? I'm gonna show you something. But Travis scored 2, 4, 6, 7. He scored 8 in our 5 wins.
Yeah,
that's so cool. I'm glad he scored 5 touchdowns in their 3 losses, but Travis scored 8 in our 5 wins. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's cool.
I don't want to talk about how he scored in they. I mean, look, in they 5 wins. Look, 1, 3, that's 4.
He scored a touchdown in every single game he's been in.
Yeah, he had 8 touchdowns in his 5 wins.
Yeah, but that's when they were winning again.
Yeah, that's when we were winning.
We're winning. No, it's not when we were winning. We are winning. They were winning. They haven't won in 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks of football been played, and they haven't won in 4 weeks.
He got to get his 4 touchdowns. He got to get his 4 touchdown game.
You talking about Trevor?
No, Travis get his 3 on the ground, 1 in the air.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
crazy. Dog was going crazy.
But yeah, bro, like, but we just my point is that we match up. I can't even tell you about their corner. I can't even tell you about their corners. So I'm just putting the check mark on us when it comes to the corners. You feel me? And the receivers, okay, if Deebo Samuel's there and Brandon Ayuk, I like them. But if our offensive line can stand up against their defensive line, and that includes Chase Young, who only has 5 sacks on the year, so combined, Chase Young and Nick Bosa don't even have the same amount of sacks as Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And their defense is supposed to be better than ours. So
like I said,
I'm saying that's what the statistics tell you. The statistics tell you that their defense is better than ours, and it's bullshit. If you watch the Jaguar game, you know what I'm saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying is true. So at the end of the day, bro, we match up so good. That's what makes me so confident. They come out, they play the complete game that I hear, bro. The way Kim. I know you ain't watched it, bro, but when we get off of this shit, find the 1010 XL interview with Cam Robinson. Look at Cam Robinson's face when they're talking to him about the San Fran defense. He's being a pro's pro. He's being respectful. I'm not sitting up here saying that he's calling them boys trash or he's talking shit. I'm just saying, look at his face when he's answering those questions and fill out that body language. Bro, he's like, bro, we go handle them boys. We're going to handle them boys. You hear Trevor talk, we're going to handle them boys. They're saying it without saying it, bro. Again, bro, you just got to go watch them. Listen to them. Listen to the Katie. Even Zay Jones probably isn't going to play, but he's making it sound like, yeah, bro, I'm doing everything I can. He practiced. He was limited, but he practiced today. So I just think that this team is so good. I don't want to dwell on the fact that I know that they haven't played their best football only because we have continued to win in spite of. If anybody wants to say it's because of our defense, that's cool. I said from the beginning this defense would be a top 5, top 10 defense, right? So that's cool. But at the end of the day, the offense did what they had to do in order for us to win. The defense did what they had to do in order for us to win. And special teams provided that spark when they needed to provide that spark in order for us to win.
But Evan Ingram, I think Evan Ingram went to Turkey for that hairline surgery.
What? Where the fuck did that come from?
Because I be watching like his little presser, and then I can see the widow's peak, but then I can see where it's like new hair trying to grow in. Like it looks like he went and got the procedure done,
bro.
He went to bro. Look,
bro, what is happening?
Bro, when you go to YouTube go to YouTube while you're. I don't know if you can go to YouTube while you're doing it, but I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm on 1010. And I'm just like scrolling over the thumbnails.
I can't.
I'm scrolling over the Evan.
I'm listening to you. I'm not going nowhere, bro.
I don't even have to tell you, bro. I forgot this is an audio adventure.
No, bro. That's funny. Come on, bro. Get off my dog.
Bro.
Yes, tell him, Robert. Tell him, Robert. And listen, I just saw an interview with Jason and Travis Kelce on their podcast. And Jason asked Travis, who's the best tight end in the game right now? Like this year, who's the best tight end? And Travis is like, bro, I really don't want to answer that because I don't want to single out a guy. There's a lot of good tight ends. And he's like, it's not a hard answer. His first name starts with a G. His last name starts with a K. And so Travis is like, George Kittle. He's like, yeah, man. Well, why you act like you don't want to answer it? He's like, because there's errors. So he's like, okay, well, name the other ones. So he's like, Darren Waller, Mark Andrews. But look, Robert says Ingram got number one tight end. He's number one in tight ends with yards after the catch, right? That means out of all the tight ends, when he gets the ball in his hands, he does the most with it. Out of all the tight ends, bro. You know, my only thing that I'm, and I even hate to use the word disappointed, but my only thing that kind of got me down on it is the fact that I don't think he scored a touchdown this year. I don't think he's got in the end zone, but I think he's been a really, really good team player in the fact that he doesn't let that affect him. Like he's just as happy to see Tim Jones get in the end zone, or anybody on the team get in the end zone, as long as that means that we're winning, right? This is a very unselfish team, and that's what I love about them, man. That's what I love about this team. They're very, very unselfish. It's not about this. The only stat that matters is the number of check marks in the win column. That's the only stat that matters to this team, and I love it, man. I love it, and that's why I just know that this team is it's just gonna dominate. Like, bro, even I know you heard some of the mic'd ups and the sounds of the game. Trevor coming out the tunnel, like, listen to how he's talking. Dominate. He's saying dominate, bro. Like, don't even let these guys feel like they have a chance in this game. He's like, bro, I'm not even gonna talk. He tells them boys, I'm not even gonna talk. I don't even have to say it. You know what we got to come out here and do. Let's do it. Let's go, right? And Trevor, I feel like Trevor's becoming that dog. He's become more vocal. He's making better reads at the line. Like look, that in the Saints game, that 30-yard, 36-yard pass to Ridley on like 3rd and 8, 39, whatever it was. He called that out. He's like, oh shit, you got a safety on you. Oh, hey, Rid. He did whatever hand signal he did. And really received it, went off, and he just chunked the ball up, knowing that really was going to be there to catch it. Christian Kirk, he called it out in the beginning of the game. He's like, look, man, we're not going to use that shit now, but, hey, he's going to bite on the double pump because they're playing like two shell underneath. He said, when they do it, just keep going, and I'm going to hit you over the top, and we're going to score on it. And as soon as he does it, he's right down the field. I told you. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you it was going to work? That shit with Travis Etienne against the Pittsburgh Steelers, bruh. He saw that really would, bruh, and it registered to him so quickly. He saw that Ridley got the double coverage, and he threw it right over the top of the safety when he saw the safety drive down too hard, right? And then really made Travis Etienne made that amazing, like bro, he made a catch like he was a receiver. And then he was off to the races. You know a motherfucker wasn't catching him. You know a motherfucker wasn't catching him, bro. So you got Trevor, and he's coming into his zone. I want to take a look at something real quick, man. Somebody brought up Brew from First Things First, right?
He be hating,
right? But he loves to show the comparison between Mac Jones and Trevor, right? So in Mac Jones' rookie season, he had a passer rating of 92.5 with 3,081 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I believe they went to the playoffs, and he made a Pro Bowl appearance. Mac Jones went to the Pro Bowl. Trevor Lawrence, obviously, in his rookie season, didn't go like that, right? But let's look at 2022 stats, last year's stats, his second season in the league, right? The hell?
What?
Oh, this is pulling up this year. Why is it pulling up this year's stats? Nah, it fucked me up because it said he only had 9 touchdowns, and I'm like, what? No, he had 20. So in his second year, he had 25 touchdowns, eight interceptions, and a 95.2 passer rating. So in his second year, and he went to the Pro Bowl. He went to the playoffs, and he went to the Pro Bowl. So his second year was Mac Jones' rookie year, right? Yeah. The difference is now Brew wants to throw up this stat that basically shows completion percentage. Mac Jones has a 66.1 over. This is over a span of 42 and 40 games, right? Because obviously Mac Jones Trevor Lawrence hasn't been benched since he's been on the Jaguars. I don't know. I don't know how you can compare a guy who's never been benched to a guy who's been benched for Zappy, a guy named Zappy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only comparison I'm worried about.
Oh my God. But no, look at this shit. The completion percentage. Trevor Lawrence with a 63.9 over the span of 42 games. Mac Jones 66.1 over the span of 40 games. Passing yards attempt 6.8 for Mac Jones, 6.6 for Trevor. Passing touchdowns, they both have 46 passing touchdowns up until this point.
Yeah.
Interceptions, Trevor has less. He has 29. Mac Jones has 33. I don't know what this rate stat is, but Mac Jones leads it at 86.9. Trevor has 85.3. My counter to Brew's dumbass argument with this shit is that what these stats are showing you and what I showed you with Mac Jones' rookie stat line compared to Trevor Lawrence's second year stat line is that Trevor Lawrence is obviously ascending while Mac Jones is crashing down hard and may not even have a football team next year to play for. He'd be lucky to get picked up as a backup. You know what I'm saying? Like it's quite possible that the New England Patriots could be vying for the number one pick and somebody like Caleb Williams in the draft. It's very, very possible. Yeah. Right. So like, listen, the stat lines don't always tell you the whole truth. Right. And at the end of the day, bro, you obviously see that Trevor Lawrence is on the ascension. Trevor Lawrence is getting better and better and better, and he's looking more and more like that Peyton Manning-esque generational talent that people are saying, bro, he's number one in big-time throws over 20 yards.
Then Belichick's waiting out for Shador.
I don't know. Belichick might not be there next year.
Man, they got Bill Belichick. They got Bill Belichick fucked up.
He not in the sense like I feel like it'd have to be something mutual. Either they'll convince him to retire or let him go coach for another team, dog. But listen, if bro, if they got a top 5 pick, if they get a top 5 pick, bro, because like I said, this shit's been going down like good gas.
But he got you 5 Super Bowls, 6 Super Bowls, and you missed the playoffs twice. I mean, you've been in the playoffs and then missed it once, right?
Yes, since he's been there, yes.
No, I'm saying since Mac Jones, since you got Mac Jones,
Wait, are you talking about Belichick's or Mac Jones?
Bill Belichick. Since Bill Belichick, I'm talking about Bill Belichick's job. Since he's gotten Mac Jones, he's already won the 6 Super Bowls.
Right.
He went to the playoffs once. They didn't go last year.
Right, and it's even worse this year.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it doesn't look any better. It doesn't look good on the horizon.
He has 6 Super Bowls.
I understand that, bro.
The only way he's out of there is if he's just say he's done, and I don't think he's done. I don't think me personally, I don't think that Bill Belichick is done coaching football, because that's the only way he's out. They're not. Robert Kraft isn't gonna fire him. It ain't gonna be no suggested. Bro, because this motherfucker, because the quarterback that I had, like I've been trying to fix. Like we've been like middle of the pack. We've never been sorry. We've never been sorry enough to get the best picks. I've been keeping this damn franchise afloat, middling. I've had to bring in Cam Newton. I've had to do all these other things since Tom left.
Yeah, but that's the other side of the argument, that you haven't done shit since Tom left. You haven't done. Yeah, you went to the play. Yeah, you went to the playoffs, but you were one and done. You know,
Robert Kraft knows better than that.
Knows better than the truth that he hasn't done shit since Tom Brady left.
Okay, but all right, bro, we're not going.
Did he? Okay, and so maybe he didn't. He missed 2 playoffs because did he make it to the playoffs when he had to go get Cam to play? I don't think they made it in the playoffs that year.
I don't know, but once you make the playoffs, whatever streak that you have of not making the playoffs is over. It doesn't count no more. It's just they made the playoffs. They've made the playoffs since Tom Brady's been gone. They just haven't made the playoffs right now. They haven't made the playoffs once.
I'm just saying you're without now. Maybe it changes. Maybe the narrative changes if you bring Josh McDaniels back, since he got fired from out there in Las Vegas. Maybe you bring Josh McDaniels back and let him reestablish himself as New England's top dog offensive coordinator, and then then you can start realistically talking about moving on from Bill Belichick. That's a possibility.
No, because nobody. No, I don't think. See, this just be. I don't know. People know.
Before he was the person that was supposed to inherit the Patriots.
He should never get another job in the NFL. That would be white. That would be nothing but white privilege. There's no reason for Josh McDaniels to be a head coach in the NFL.
For the Patriots, though?
For anybody.
He's got the Patriots plan, but the problem is the Patriots plan doesn't work for anybody else but the fucking Patriots.
He is not a good head coach. He isn't. There's no metric that says he is. Every place he goes, he crashes and burns.
I'm just saying it's always even when he had his first head coaching job.
The one he quit before the first day?
No, he had another head coaching job that he had got fired. Wasn't it for like the Broncos or somebody?
No, I don't know. Probably, I don't know, bro. He's gotten fired, bro. No, but I'm talking about the first time. I'm talking. See, that's what I'm saying. He got the Colts. I think he got like the Colts head coach or something, and the bitch quit. The bitch quit, bro. Before this, he quit and went back before the season even started. It's Josh McDaniels is.
Yeah, he was the Broncos. He was the Broncos head coach from 2009 to 2010.
Yeah,
and so he never lasted a year more than as a head coach on either one of these teams. But what I'm saying is even with that back, hold on, even back with the Broncos, it was still always said that if anybody should take over for Bill Belichick, it should be Josh McDaniels because how he exemplifies the Patriot way. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Just based off of the Patriot way, that again, the Patriot way. No, he didn't draft Tebow. He didn't draft Tebow. That was John Fox. John Fox drafted him, and then they fired John Fox. You got to think, 2010, Tebow came out in what? 15? No. Let's see. He was there for the 06. Yeah, so no, Tebow would have had to come out right after he got fired. Yeah, Tebow had to come out, but I know for a fact John Fox is the one that took a swing on Tebow, got him at pick number 25.
I'm not sure. But
I know for a fact. I know for a fact it was John Fox. But I'm Googling it. You know, I'm all about
That's crazy, bro.
Wait a minute, bro. Hold on, Eric. Bro, now you're right. It does say Josh McDaniels did it. So did John Fox take over for Josh McDaniels when he got fired? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. See, now I got to do a deep dive. Who took over for Josh McDaniels?
Oh yeah, bro. You don't remember when do you remember when the Colts tried to hire him in 2018?
Yeah, and he didn't even show up.
The nigga didn't show up for the goddamn press conference. What the fuck? But was it, bro? John Elway drafted Tim Tebow, right?
No. Josh. It does say Josh McDaniels drafted Tim Tebow. Traded for Jay Cutler. It just doesn't say who took over.
What you mean to say is playoff quarterback Tim Tebow.
Right. That was they blackballed him.
Bro, the Steelers just have a hard time with Jacksonville and people from Jacksonville, I guess, bro. I don't know. Those little blanket thingies, man. Those little napkins. But man, fuck Josh McDaniels, bro. We got goddamn Christian McCaffrey. Debo Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody scared of no average receiver like Michael Crabtree. We don't have one of them, but they got some people, bro. Brandon Ayuk.
Eric, man, I apologize, bro. You were absolutely correct. Shut my dumb ass up.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
My bad, bro. You know I get too passionate about some shit sometimes, bro, and I just be going.
Try it.
My bad, bro. My bad, man.
But what you want to do, man? You want to get the predictions, bro? Because, bro, I got people downstairs because it's my niece's birthday. Happy birthday, Journey.
Hey, happy birthday.
So I'm trying to get to the festivities.
Yeah, man, we can go ahead and get these predictions, bro. We snapped. Listen, we're not scared of the 49ers. Are you scared of the 49ers?
Man, no, bro. They can't even, bro. You can't even dig for gold nowhere in America no more, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. That shit's over with, bro. That is
we don't back nothing with gold.
That team is racist, bro. They excluded black people from the gold rush. I refuse to be a San Francisco 49er. And I got the Jaguars winning 35-14. Nice coming back off the bye week, you know what I'm saying? Flexing some stuff, you know what I'm saying? They coming off the bye week, but they coming off of Russ playing bad. So, excuse me. Yeah, I got 35-14, man. Let's get a blowout. That's 3 scores. That's more than fine with me. Defense, keep doing what you do. Tyson Campbell, hope to see you out there. Andre Cisco, I hope to see you out there. Hope to see Zay Jones, but it sounded like they should have just put his ass on IR a few weeks ago because what's the point? To everybody wanting Elijah Cooks, there's a reason why Elijah Cooks isn't getting it. And they have Jamal Agnew out there running speed outs. Other than that, maybe we do see some stuff, or maybe we see some Antonio Johnson out there this week. Because they got a lot of weapons, bro. So we athletes kind of got to be out there running around. I think Trayvon may have a good day. Maybe not rushing a passer because I don't know if that's what he is. I think he makes plays in space. I think he's going to make some. I think Trayvon makes some really good plays in space this week. I think Josh gets some sacks. I think he gets more than one. You gotta try to work the old man, bro. If you can get around the old man, I think you can get to him, bro. Like I say, just keep the pockets compressed a little bit, man. Make I was about to say Mac Jones. make Brock Purdy. Same
thing.
Make Brock Purdy look like Mac Jones. Make him have to make tight throws. Like I said, we don't know we see what happens when people get him a little flustered and he has to kind of make really, really good throws and not just wide open throws. Just keep that up, bro. Get a couple turnovers. Like I said, 35 points. I don't think I'm asking the world from our offense to get 35 points if the defense can get us a couple turnovers. So yeah, 35-14, bro.
Okay.
I know you got 50 burger on your mind. You got a double quarter pounder with cheese on your mind, man.
I'm gonna say 49-10. I'm gonna say 40. That's 7 touchdowns.
I love it.
I'm gonna say 49-10.
In here. What is going on?
I'm giving them 10 points, but the offense puts up 35. Offense puts up 35, like you said, but the defense, I feel like defense gets two scores. I like Tyson Campbell to get one.
You talking about just pure defense?
Well, maybe special teams, but if I'm gonna pick the defense, I'm saying Devin Lloyd, and Tyson Campbell take them back 2 pick sixes, or a scoop and score or something. Yeah. Maybe more Devin Lloyd on a scoop and score.
Josh Allen sack fumble, Devin Lloyd cleans
scoop
it up.
And score. I like it. Dwan Smoots strip sack fumble. Even Trayvon strip sack fumble, something like that. Devin Lloyd picks it up, scoop and score, or he picks it off and scores. And Tyson Campbell with a pick six. Yeah. But the defense rolls. The defense. Not defense, but the offense rolls on these boys. We go up and down the field on command. I think the Reds. I think that we're not going to have the red zone struggles that we've seen over the last few weeks. But yeah, man, 49-10. That's my prediction.
49-10 from Jimbo. Chase says 27-17.
17.
Eric says 50 burger to zilch.
Ooh.
Robert says 31-20.
Up top chicken box. Better believe it. First down touchdown. Let's go, man.
My team's the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
I love it.
But yeah, man. That's pretty much all we got for y'all this week, man. If y'all gonna be at the stadium, holla at us, man. We're gonna be down at the bank, turning up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I wish they were wearing the throwback. I'm probably gonna bust out my throwback. Just since they won't do it, I'm gonna bust my throwback out, man. I think it's homecoming, man. We gotta put a show on for the alumni, man.
Yep.
Put a show on for the alumni, man. Let's
go, man. Let's go, man. Let's try to keep those red jerseys down. Yeah. To teal the fuck out. Fire Guy says 34-20.
They didn't release the combo yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet. They'll probably release it tomorrow.
Yeah. It needs to be a teal out of some sort.
Yes.
It needs to be a teal out of some sort. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, bro, I think that was another good episode. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you guys. We love y'all, man. Listen, the Jags, this fan base, obviously I can't speak for like Detroit Lions or any of the other fan bases that had to go through the type of struggles that we have. But, bruh, this is an amazing fan base. Yeah, we got idiots, but guess what? Every fan base has idiots, right? It's just not us. It's just frustrating when you don't have people, like-minded people like us, right, that come together and want to talk about the Jags for what they really are, who they really are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? But we're still down the ride since 95, Duval till we die. You hear me? So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. That is your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J, a.k.a. Agent Zaza, smoking on that 49ers pack. And this is your boy J to the I to the M-B, and we are out of here. Peace.